What is going on YouTube? It's me, your boy Jeronakeem, and I am back with another video. And as you can see from the title, today we're going to talk about other platforms that you can use if you're looking to break into the customer success manager world, or also known as account managers. A lot of you have been hitting me up because you have been utilizing the platforms such as LinkedIn, which a lot of people talk about a lot all the time, but there are 4 other job platforms that I found that not too many people are talking about. And if you stay to the end of the video, I have a little nugget that I'm going to share with you all. Basically, a lot of you have been asking about resumes and rebepping, so I've came up with a template, and like I said, I'll be sharing that throughout the video, or I'll say that to the end. So definitely make sure you like, share, subscribe, and watch this video to the end so you guys can utilize the template that's also friendly when you're trying to basically, a lot of you have that heavy set customer success, or I'm sorry, customer support background, and you want to transfer those skills, which are transferable. And also along the journey, I also discuss how I kind of worked my way up into a customer success manager role and how you can do the same too. So make sure you stay tuned. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the video. So basically, I put up the 4 websites that I want to talk about today in the video. You might have seen it from the thumbnail that I have up regarding these 4 sites that we're gonna go over today. Now, like I said, a lot of you all have been utilizing LinkedIn as your main platform to look for customer success manager jobs, customer success manager associate jobs as well. Especially heavy on the associates are kind of like those entry-level customer success manager positions that you kind of want to be on the lookout for as well, because definitely if you don't have the background or the experience, or if you don't come from that particular industry, sometimes I would go for anything that's customer success manager associate related. Now, before we do get into sharing these sites, I do want to give you all a little bit of background about myself, how I got into customer success manager, because a lot of times people think I just jumped into this position. Actually, I didn't. So the industry that I work in, I've been in this industry, August will be 5 years that I've been in the industry that I currently work in, and I kind of worked my way up. So I started out with basically what I call our first level of support, which is, we call it the product support team. So I do have a little bit of a technical background that I do come from, where, you know, I know SQL, and that job entails me running a lot of queries and scripts to find the data, the bad data that I needed to get fixed, so things can run efficiently. Another thing is SQL. I'm self-taught. Like, I taught myself SQL. Usually I went on YouTube University and taught myself SQL. That's basically how I learned. I did buy a book. If I can find that book, I'll link that in the description below on how to learn SQL, or how to learn select statements, delete statements, update statements. Teaches you all of that. But they're really that. So I started out as a product support analyst. So I did that for a year, and then I didn't want to do that anymore. Kind of wanted to do something more or less technical, but more conversational, but also wanted to get into a bigger bag. So that's where I got into sales. So in the same previous company, I did inside sales. So basically I was selling my company's platform, like we SaaS, so software as a service. I was selling our platform to consumers, get them to buy it, X, Y, Z. Did that, crushed it, made some money. But then I was like, I kind of want to scale it back a little bit. I want to kind of get out of this salesy type role, more so like managing accounts, and not really having like, monthly goals, quarterly goals, even though I was exceeding those goals. But, sometimes it does get exhausting because you're basically starting over every month fresh. So that's when, with my product support background, my sales background, it was introduced to me. One of my coworkers like, you should look into being a customer success manager because of like your personality, you're a real people person, and I kind of feel like that'll be a perfect fit for you. So at my previous company, I sat with the team. I did like a job shadowing session to see if it's something I can do. I'm like, yeah, I can do this. I can manage accounts and XYZ and find opportunities. And also for me, with me getting added to that team was also a benefit to them as well, because people who never came from the support or sales background, they were like their go-to to come to your questions, to get things addressed and fixed faster. So basically, that's kind of how I worked myself up into a customer success manager. Now, my previous company, where I work now, is basically my previous company's competition. So my new company I work for now reached out to me about the opportunity because they saw that I had the background from the previous company industry that I came from, and applied it to them. So that's how I kind of got the customer success manager, kind of where I'm at now. Like I said, and that's just my personal journey. Like I said, other people's journeys may be different, may have different types of backgrounds that they transition from into customer success manager. And one thing I try to tell people is if you're trying to break into customer success manager world, definitely utilize looking for like those SaaS, software as a service companies to kind of work your way up to get into. But we're gonna go ahead and jump to this video. I definitely don't want to, because I don't like my videos to be drawn out. I like to get to the point. So I definitely want to share some additional resources if you are looking to break into customer success or just the tech industry in general. Some other websites to look at besides LinkedIn, because you know sometimes LinkedIn can be draining, especially right now with everything that's going on with, you know, hiring is not as busy as it was in the beginning. Like a lot of companies, you know, a lot of people were saying like, you know, they've been searching for jobs 6 months, 8 months, 12 months to a year, because right now, you know, the job market is just, you know, in other words, just brutal. Just be honest, it really is brutal right now in the job market. So I'm going to share some additional sites that I found that not a lot of people talk about. So let me go ahead and start recording my screen. And then here we go. All right, so I am using CapCut Recorder. Never used this before because typically the other ones want me to pay for it. But anyway, so the first site I want to mention is Dice. So Dice is a platform that I found, heard a lot of good things about it. But a lot of times with this platform, looks like a lot of the positions are in that tech side of the world. So boom, here is a customer success associate position. So as I stated, these are more so like your entry level jobs if you're looking to break into customer success. As you can see right now, this one 50 to 55. I think that's kind of low, but typically, you know, this is kind of what they're looking for, you know, in a customer success associate, because you're more like an entry level. So as you can see here, focus on customer success, working together with integrity, embodying dedication and commitment, support unit directors, probably gonna use like some CRM, seek and share and standardize best practices, and then so on. So, you know, associate's or bachelor's degree preferred, but not required. So this will be a great opportunity for someone to hop on if you're looking to break into like the customer success. You want to look for these positions where, you know, degrees are preferred but not required, but also you have where it says experience here 5 to 7 years in a facing work environment. So to transfer that over, if you've been in that customer support, you know, customer service background, retail background, you know, that's something that you can apply. That's a transferable skill to your resume when you apply for this job. And also with the job template that I created, it'll have like some resources. It'll have like everything drawn out where, you know, these are some of the keywords that the systems is picking up to get your application picked up, and also get it, you know, for a recruiter to review your application going forward. So that's a customer success associate. Let's look at a customer success manager job. So this one is a customer success manager based out of San Francisco. You know, again, opportunities to shape the customer success function at a hyper growth AI company. So, you know, as AI is fastly growing, I'm pretty sure there are going to be a lot more customer success manager jobs out there that's going to be focused around AI. So again, another site to utilize if you're wanting to look into, you know, customer success manager positions. Definitely write this one down and make a platform. I feel like I spelled that wrong, but another one to look at. And also product, customer support, any of like the entry level positions that'll help grow within the company. All right, let's go ahead and talk about site number 2. So site number 2 is called Builtin. Builtin basically is another platform that you utilize outside of LinkedIn. So on Builtin, you have like these roles listed here. So let's look at, let's see, Carrot Fertility, which they are also based here in the US. I don't know why maybe they're only hiring for the UK, but let's look at some in the US. All right. So here we have a company that's looking for a customer success manager role. Kind of with Built, it doesn't, the only thing I don't like is it doesn't take you directly to like the application that you clicked on. You have to do a couple more clicks. I like the ones where it kind of takes you directly to the application. But anyway, so Built-in customer success manager, here it tells you what you'll be doing, kind of the functions, scheduling, conducting meetings with customers, kind of what we do now in my current role as customer success manager. I'm meeting with my portfolio, we're doing business reviews, we're doing check-ins just to see, like, you know, doing temperature checks, how our software has been working, utilizing for them. Is it doing everything that, you know, we kind of set forth to do? But anyway, so just going here, 2 to 3 years in customer success management role required. So this is more of that. If you worked in customer success, looking to venture into something else, I would definitely hop on this opportunity. And then here it has the tiers. So basically 97 to 120, 87 to 108, and then 77 to 96. Now I feel like tier 3 maybe like they're willing to take somebody without that customer success manager background in that 2 to 3 year rim. Same as tier 2, same thing. Maybe you have 2 to 3 years, and then tier 1, I'm assuming someone that has 3+ years, which also gives them more wiggle room to negotiate on their pay, because tier 1 is going from 97 to 120, which I feel like if you have 3+ years in a customer success manager role, you should be at minimum at least making, I feel like honestly, you should be at least making 110 plus. It should be your base. That's just my personal opinion. If you have 3 years of experience working in customer success as a customer success manager. All right, so let's go ahead and go on to the 4th site. So the 4th site is going to be WellFound. Again, another site that you can utilize if you're looking for customer success manager jobs. Don't know what I clicked on here, but let's click on this one. So this one is a senior customer success manager job location remote only. So in this role kind of tells you more about the company, proven track record working with enterprise customers. So enterprise, that when I hear enterprise, I mean you're working with higher volume customers. So you're working with your portfolio with an annual recurring revenue maybe like 1.5 and up per account that you'll be managing. So just think of like your bigger portfolio, hence why the compensation is a lot higher. So for this role, compensation is 130 base with $30,000 variable. So when you see $30,000 variable, what that means is basically commission structure, basically saying like, hey, your base is 130, but depending on how, depending on how the accounts perform, maybe you get paid out quarterly, or how they perform in the quarter, basically kind of sums up how much of that 30,000 that you'll be getting as a comp variable. Hope I explained that in a way that makes sense. If I didn't, drop some comments in the below and I can kind of revisit that. So there we have WellFound. And then the last site we have is Welcome to the Jungle. This one's really cool because it's kind of like what's that dating platform where you swipe left and right, but it's kind of like that, but in a sense for jobs. So Welcome to the Jungle, basically once you upload your resume, you'll be able to put down kind of like the job you're looking for. So customer success manager kind of align the job opportunities with their database based off some questions that you may ask, like your salary range, your resume, type of industry you're looking for. So for example, customer success manager, 75 to 100K plus bonus plus equity. That's a really good one. So if you scroll through, oh my gosh, unlimited PTO, fully remote, all the benefits there, and then I go over what the job involves as far as what they're looking for, what you'll be doing to do on a day-to-day basis. This one, 2 to 4 years of customer success or project management experience, ideally in a SaaS environment. Again, there's that software as a service environment. A lot of companies, especially if they have platforms and softwares, they need customer success managers because they can't do it all. So basically you have the option to basically go over. If you don't like that one, you can click over, keep clicking through. So another customer success, this one's offering 90,000 to 145,000 base plus equity. And they're looking for 2 to 5 years experience in customer success account management, again, preferably in a SaaS environment. So there you have it. But yeah, so this is gonna be the kind of wrap this up. Let me stop that. So this is gonna be the video, like I said, just talking about the customer success manager jobs. Let me download this. Sorry, y'all. It's my first time using this. I hope this works out as I wanted to when I do edit this video for you all. So I hope that works out when I do come back and edit this video for you all. But definitely let me know in the description below if this video was helpful. Like I said, just wanted to give y'all some more insights if you're still trying to venture into the customer success manager world. Like I said, I still love it. I still love doing what I do, helping my customers, helping see my accounts grow, overcoming hurdles, all that stuff. So definitely don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as I stated, so I did come out with a template that I made that's very customer success, entry level friendly. So basically, if you're looking to venture into customer success, as I stated, customer success associate may be the first role that you'll want to take on. If you do come across a job where you feel like you still can meet the qualifications, you've worked in that experience before, you have the background, definitely utilize the template that I'm going to put, that will be in the description box below, that you guys can utilize if you're looking to break into customer success. Not sure on how much I want to charge for this, because again, I did spend hours just revamping the resume that I use it for, my own personal resume, what I use it for, revamping like kind of like the keywords that I look for when I ventured, even testing it out just to see like, hey, does it really get picked up? And I have had a couple phone calls and callbacks from this actual resume template. But again, I love where I work, not trying to leave anytime soon. Just wanted to see, how it was going right now in the job market. So definitely let me know in the description, in the comments, if you utilize it, if you revamped it, if you put it towards, your current experience and those transferable skills that you may have. Just definitely let me know in the comments, provide that feedback. Not sure on the price. I think I made for the first like 25. I think for the first 50 copies, I may just have like, the first 50 copies will be $5. And then after that, I may increase it to like $7. Because honestly, I probably won't even get that much of a kickback off the $5 one, just because, the fees that the platform that I use that automatically gives you the document uses. But like I said, again, I'm not so much in it for the money, just want to help other people because I do get a lot of comments. But again, also that I don't have that time to dedicate to like reviewing everybody or people that are wanting to send me their resumes to look at. So thought I'd make that, but definitely let me know in the comments if you use the resume, and if it worked, if you get a call back, if you get an interview scheduled, definitely let me know in the comments. But that's gonna be it for this video, and I will see you guys probably in another day in the life. Bye.